1st of February, see? Till there's Chinese New Year. Oh, then until February, we can say Happy New Year. I mean, if you're gonna also celebrate the Lunar New Year, me as well. So yeah, today we are doing Ace Attorney. We haven't done Ace Attorney for how many weeks? How many weeks has it been? 1, 2 weeks. Wow. No, 3 weeks. Wow, we haven't done Ace Attorney in 3 weeks. That's quite a lot. Objection, indeed. But oh my god, a ghost. Welcome in, ghost. Happy World Cup year. Wait, that's the soccer thing, no? I remember everyone saying it's the soccer. I remember. Happy New Year! A happy World Cup year. But yes, we are gonna be doing a new case on Ace Attorney today. I believe it's one of the shorter ones. I may be wrong. Nice. Indeed. Nice. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I hope and I wish. It's the trial. I believe it's trial turnabout beginnings. So yeah. Anyways, keep well, ghost. Good night. Good night. Let's go. Let's go gaming. Let's go gaming, I guess. Oh my goodness. This thing was not properly set. Up. Nothing is working again. I think OBS is not... doesn't want to work today, you know? There we go. Now we're working. Now we're talking about... Perfect. Music. BGM off. And... you, sir. Go on. Beautiful. It should not be too loud. That should be working correctly. I trust you guys telling me the truth that you can hear it correctly. I trust everyone. Okay, have everything set up. I can see everyone. I got eyes on you. I got eyes on you. Perfect. Eyes on everything. BGM is on. No, it can... Oh, the other BGM. How many BGMs do I have? 2. Okay. Back. Beautiful. Okay, let's go. Yeah, because the game is kind of loud though. Almost non-existent. Is this better? Audio check, 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, let's go. Continue. Turnabout beginnings. Let's go. Yes, let's load tip data. The girl. Let her go. Hi, Wolfie. Shut up. Come closer. I like her. Sorry, but you are not going to get the chance. Bang, bang. Hi, Roasted Dad. Welcome in. We're in business today. It's Phoenix. I'm reading through the file of an old court case. It was the first case of my long mentor, Mia Fey. Fugitive data. Name Terry Fowlis. Charged kidnapping and murder. Sentence. Death penalty. After escaping, Fowles met with and then murdered Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne. Captured on Eagle Mountain about 8 hours after escape. Her very first client was a death row inmate who had recently broken out of prison. That was a whole year before Mia and I met. I am at the hospital. 6 years earlier, Mia Fey first trial. February 16, 9:24 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number 4. I'm so nervous. I feel like I'm going to die. I never should have accepted this case. Good morning. Don't be so jumpy, Mia. I didn't do nothing, I swear. I didn't kill anybody. Terry Fowles, my first client. Sentenced to death 5 years ago and now a prison skippy. Just relax, Mia. Make small talk and try to relax him. So why did you escape anyway? I'm sorry. I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie. I didn't escape from nowhere. But Mr. Fowles, the police just recaptured you 2 days ago. Sorry. I told a little lie. Oh boy. But anyway, I didn't do it. I never killed nobody. Sorry for asking, but you are on death row, right? I'm really sorry. They sentenced me to die 5 years ago, but I was strict, I tell you. That woman, she lied in her testimony. That's why I got the death penalty. I swear it, I didn't kill her. I could never do that. Okay, that's a dark case. 2 days ago, he escaped from the police wagon when it crashed. Then about 8 hours later, a policewoman was murdered before the police could recapture him. Why does it look so bad on the vertical stream though? We will have to make it tiny. There we go. The police believe that Terry Fowles did it. After you escaped, did you meet a policewoman? Yeah, I did. She's the reason I escaped. Excuse you, what? So that much is true. He did meet with the victim. But I didn't kill her. She was alive when I left. She was alive. It's true. I can't trust him, right? I mean, I should. It's Godot! It's Godot, it's not? It's not Godot. I mean, it's him, right? It's him, right? Okay, miss, shut up. Put your panties back on. They are always on. Don't worry about that. But I cannot do e-boy boys for this. I cannot do what? Hello, baby girl. I cannot do that for very long. Oh god, the beautiful Ione's life act natural. Hi, Reverie, welcome in. Wait, I need to try to make male boys. I cannot do that. You are not going to figure out the truth just by staring at the guy. Baby girl. You are... Why are you here? I came to see how a little... That's cringe! That's cringe! I don't want to say that! I came to see how a little kitten was doing all alone in the big scary lion's den. I thought maybe I'd like someone to play. Why does he look like he came back from a 3-month-long mewing bench? This is Godot. This pose is Godot. Where is Miss Grossberg? That old man is probably still in bed. Oh, it's Buddy! Hello, Buddy. I bet he's clutching an empty bottle and mumbling in his lip. Am I good enough? After all, it's me, Diego Armando! Hi, Buddy, welcome in! No, hi, welcome in! There is a cutie over there. Where? Where? Diego Armando de todos los altos de Nuestra Señora de la Fátima. Thank you so much for the follow, Noob. Welcome in. I hope you enjoy the emotes. I made them myself. Another Ipling? Yes. Join us. Join us. Hi, Seret. Welcome in. We have Diego Armando. Look, Seret. His name is Diego Armando. We are in a soap opera today. I didn't say who we put behind bars. We are the lawyer of a death row inmate. The chin on that man is spectacular. I like what's that thing that they do in Tangled? Smolder, like I cannot do it. Like, but look at that face, this smug face, like, hi baby girl, how are you doing, kitten? He said kitten like 2 lines ago. Really punchable, thank you. In you I can trust it. Thank you for lurking, noob. So, Diego Armando, the finest attorney at Grossberg Law Offices, is here for me? No. You got it all wrong. Today, you are the finest. Why are they flirting in front of their client? After all, it took an amazing amount of guts to take this case. Baby girl. Imagine an escaped death row convict as a first client. Yeah, thanks? I sure wish I could get out of it though. It's such a playboy, I like it. Huh, relax, baby girl. I just heard some good news. The prosecutor for today is fresh out of his diapers as well. Oh my god! Is it gonna be Miles? Loki bottom AF? Yes. I mean, we are talking about Mia. Mia has top power, so... Really? However, unlike a certain somebody who I won't mention, he's earned a reputation as a genius since the beginning of his law career. Genius? Well, it's about time to head in, kitten. Sharpen those claws of yours. It's go time. Wow. The cringe. Solitary confinement cell for the condemned must be the world's loneliest place. He doesn't look that bad. He has like kind eyes, but in this game, then again, they trick you. And that's what my client ran away from. Every other lawyer gave up on him. Look at him, he's crying. Oh. But not me. When I saw those overflowing eyes and heard that simple childlike voice, I just had the feeling that he was telling the truth. February 16, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 4. It's Miles, it's Edgeworth. He's like, what, 20? He's 20. He has to be 20. Because in the ever first case that we take as Phoenix is like 25. So he's 19? Because this is 6 years before the current timeline. So that means, who is this man? Wait, who is this man? That's not my judge. Bite, welcome in. That's not my judge. That's not my judge. But yeah, I think Miles might be between 19 and 20, which is outrageous. But working six with Phoenix at him 20 years. No. Master Nick. No. The thing is that Phoenix and Edgeworth are the same age because they went to primary school together. So at the beginning of the first game, they are 25, the both of them. And then there is a jump. And right now, I think they are like 26. Because between the second and the third game, there is a 1 year time skip. So he is 26 now, Phoenix. So that means that if this game happened 6 years ago when Mia was still alive, he was between 19 and 20. He's just a baby. I'm a judge and you're guilty of being cute? No. I am the judge. I am. I put you to prison for being too cute. Oh, Trashley. Welcome in, Trashley. Your sentence is a headpad. Okay, that sentence I will take. Thank you so much for the follow, Trashley. I hope you enjoyed the emotes. I made them myself. Sniffer.
You smell like a bug.
Overruled. Ione is cute. Yellow and blue. Court is now in session for the trial of Terry Falls. The defense is ready, Your Honor. I need to practice the mommy voice. I keep forgetting how to do it. The prosecution has been ready for a while. Look, he's baby! He's baby! I mean, everyone is baby to me, but... I understand the lawyers for both sides are newcomers. Yes, Your Honor. I'm Mia Fey. He isn't bitter yet. I think he has a stick up his ass since the beginning of time. Miles Edgeworth, Your Honor. So you're the new prosecutor everyone is talking about, eh? He's Australian, eh? They say you joined the prosecutor's office at quite an early age. At 20, Your Honor. I cannot do math very good, but when I do easy math, I do it right. I told you, didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you that he was between 19 and 20? I told you. Hi, Thinker, you too. How you have a good day? Thank you so much for dropping by. Bye. Good morning. Bye. A genius had to skip a few grades. That's what I'm talking about. Even at 25, when the game is set, the first game that they are 25. Have you ever seen a lawyer that's 25? I have not. Well, first of all, I've never been to court. But you finish college, at least for a lawyer, at what? At 24? 23, 24? 25 is normal for a lawyer? I mean, maybe for what's the thing? What's the thing called? Like a helping lawyer to a more experienced lawyer? Oh, no, we will see. Okay, sidekick, legally blonde. Isn't it something that all cosmopolitan girls should know? That you should not wash your hair for 48 hours before, after doing a permanent, at the risk of activating. Armando, there's the coffee guy. I just clicked that. Yeah, it's Godot. This Diego Armando is Godot. Yeah, it's the coffee guy. He isn't the same without glasses and without the white hair. You know what hits hard is the white hair. Without the white hair, he loses all of it. Now he looks like a run-of-the-mill, what's called? Soap opera guys. I guess. Let me say the cringe sentence. I guess our little kitten hasn't earned herself much of a reputation yet, huh? Come on, Mia. You can't lose. Not to someone younger than you. I get it, girl. I get it. Ganga, welcome in. How's your day? It's great. I feel a lot better today. Can you tell? But I only ate once today because I kind of forgot about eating. I had dinner before the stream. I had white fish with a salad and tomato. I forgot to eat. I'm sorry. Of course, you lose to me all of... I do not lose to any of you children. I'm stronger than any of you. I can take you on a fight anytime. And I will win. I'm Edgeworth today. I'm gonna win. Young people running a trial. I'm not too sure how I feel about that. Oh, this is a boomer. Your accent. Yes, I have an accent. Yes, indeed. Now then, the defendant in the case is currently a felon on death row. 2 days ago, he escaped from a police wagon. Is that correct? Precisely. The defendant is not on trial for escaping prison. On the day of that, the defendant escaped. A policewoman was murdered. So we are here to determine... Oh, sorry, that was Mia. So we're here to determine if Mr. Fawless was responsible for her death? You got it, kitten. I hate it. Don't call me kitten. I hate it. I hate it. Well then, Mr. Edgeworth, let's hear your opening statement. Yes, Your Honor. It was 5 years ago. 5 years ago, you were 15. You did not have... You knew nothing, child. You were still on diapers at 15. Where I'm from, very far away. The defendant, Terry Fawless, was sentenced to death in this very court. His crimes were kidnapping, extortion, and murder. The girl he threw off the bridge was only 14 years old. A truly horrible crime. I remember it well. There was no decisive evidence, so the trial was long and protracted. Protracted? What's protracted? Protracted. Protracted. Meaning. Lasting for a long time or for longer than expected, desired or usual. Basically, he said the same twice. Okay, whatever. Correct. But in the end, what finally decided the case was a certain witness testimony. Oh, he's just as mug-ass. A witness testimony? The testimony of Detective Valerie Hawthorne, the person who confirmed this criminal. She arrested Mr. Fawless at the scene and later testified against him. She said she witnessed Mr. Fawless throw his young victim into the river. That's a lie. To be honest, I think we're gonna lose this one because Phoenix, I believe it's the first one who beats Edgeworth. I believe that's how the story went. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well-known for its powerful current. Most bodies that fall in that are never recovered. So Miss Hawthorne's testimony was the one that put him away? That policewoman you just mentioned, that wouldn't be exactly the victim. The same woman that was killed 2 days ago. Police Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne. I see. The man who was sentenced to death based on her testimony escaped 2 days ago, with only one thing on his mind: to take revenge against the woman who convicted him. The truth is becoming clear to me now. Huh? Yes. It's quite obvious that the defendant is guilty. Objection! Wait a minute, that's not right. At least hear the case before you decide on the outcome, Your Honor. Watch yourself, Miss Faye. I'm not sure I care for a word of choice of your ton of boys. Young people these days simply don't know how to respect their elders. Why you're even younger than me, you hypocrite! Now then, Mr. Edgeworth, please call your first witness. Rana, welcome me. Oh, Ione. I called the detective who was in charge of the initial investigation of this case. It's gonna be baby. He looks the same. Exactly, looks exactly the same. Witness, state your name and occupation. Gumshoe. Dick Gumshoe. I'm the homicide detective in charge of the case, sir. You finally got promoted to the detective division half a year ago. Oh, I don't believe anyone asked you about that. Hey, man. You got any idea how much work it takes? What it is? You are really gorgeous. Excuse me? No, seriously, my heart is aching for you. Detective, pull yourself together. Or try to be professional. Otherwise, I will write you up for contempt so quickly that something other than your heart will age. Okay, I got it. What happened to Phoenix, who is the hottie you're playing? So this is 6 years before Phoenix became an attorney. So this is Mia's first case ever. Now, detective, tell us about the incident. Yes, sir. Right away. The victim was Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, a veteran on the police force. She was stabbed in the back with a knife and died from excessive blood loss. Oh my goodness! Oh my god! Hi everyone! Thank you so much for the raid! Hello, hello! How are you? Hope you're having a great stream. We are! How was your stream? Baldur's Gate. Oh Jesus, I need to finish Baldur's Gate. I'm too scared to finish. Thank you so much for the raid. How was your stream? I hope it was a good one. Had a fun time with Baldur's Gate? Yeah, good to hear that. Hello everyone, my name is Ione. I'm a streamer from Japan, but I'm not Japanese. I'm an Eldritch Horror and a Nereid, and I work as an art director at a game company. So, when I play games, I give unsolicited gave them advice. Welcome in, everyone. I love the Ace Attorney series. Me too. I'm having so much fun. It's the first time that I'm playing the full game, like the full trilogy. So the story is insane. Logic, not many. Insane, and the twists and turns. I love it. Hydrolithic, thank you so much for the follow. CC Claus, thank you. King Big Chris, thank you so much. Miso Eclipse, thank you so much. Thank you, you three for the sub. Sub. For the follow. I was thinking YouTube, sorry everyone. Thank you for the follow. Hope you enjoyed the emotes. I made them myself. 5:38 a.m. Oh my god, please, yeah, go to sleep. Objection! Yes, please, take a good rest. Thank you so much for the raid. Hope you have a good sleep. If you need to raid and go, again, don't feel bad about it. Take care of yourself. Drink some water. Get some sleep. Eat something. But if you want to stay with us, I will try my best. At my subpar voice acting skills. I will do my best. Hey Leg, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Sir Raccoon, welcome in. Is this the second raccoon that we have on the channel? Now we have 2 raccoons. Welcome in. Quite Clueless, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We are everywhere. Yes. We have 2 raccoons now. We have the king of raccoons and then a Sir Raccoon. We have 2. The cutest ones. The cutest ones. That much is already stated in the autopsy report. The court would like to hear more details about the incident itself. Yes, sir. I gotcha. Okay, let's take a look at this aerial map of the area here. In the SSB chat, I think there are 4. I mean, never enough raccoons. Aerial, Eagle River, 5 yards. Oh, I don't know yards. I'm not American. I don't know how yards work. This is a sketch of Dusty Bridge, an old suspension bridge. And the river that runs under, there is Eagle River. The victim and the defendant met here, on top of the bridge. After stabbing her in the back, the killer carried the victim back to his car. He was recaptured at the police checkpoint as he was trying to make his getaway, sir. I thought I had Recom, like the guy from There is a guy called Recom on Dragon Ball? Since when? In what Dragon Ball? The new ones? I only know Frieza, and Boo, and Goku, and Vegeta. That's all I know. and that Vegeta loves his wife. That's all I care about. A true man right there. Dusty Bridge map added. Yes, we had. Was the victim's blood found on the bridge? Have to leave for work. Have a good day at work, Raccoon. Thank you so much for coming with the raid. I hope you have a good day. The victim, Sergeant Valerie Hawthorne, was wearing a thick coat, sir. Unfortunately, no traces of blood were found on the bridge. Again, that's already a clue. Mr. Edgeworth, I warned you that I absolutely despise conjectures. If there was no blood on the bridge, then you have no proof that they were even met there. Oh, this judge seems intelligent for once. Your Honor? Oh, this bitch, I wanna slap him. If you would listen to the testimony we have prepared, I'm sure you will be convinced. The two of them most certainly did meet on the bridge that day. Why, Mr. Edgeworth? I'm not sure I like you, wagging your finger at me as I thought you were some hussar. Detective, proceed with your testimony. Yes, sir. Here we go, Mia. Hang on. Okay, now listen carefully, kitten. One little mistake, and this guy will drink you for morning tea. Trust me and get ready. I hate him. I hate when he calls me kitten. On the day of the incident, an unknown person phoned the surgeon and asked to meet. Kitten, holy crap, they didn't quorum vocabulary. No, not even with your co-workers. That's insane. Sekuhara! Sekuhara! Sergeant Hawthorne went to Dustbridge at the designated time and met with Mr. Fawless. Here I learned, read, or watched about Ace. It's new to me. Really? It's a really fun game. There are so many plot twists that it's insane. Also, logic. Law logic, there is no... Don't expect this to be very low... very law-abiding. Brianly Fire, welcome here! Thank you for the follow! I made the emotes myself, so please enjoy. And there she was, brutally sir. The criminal stuffed her body into his car trunk and tried to make a getaway. Unless he doesn't call you Nyantama. Let's do not talk about Nyantama anymore in this channel. Mr. Fawless was arrested at the police checkpoint we set up at the base of the mountain. Okay, that we know. Well, you certainly have established the importance of the bridge. Naturally. Fuck off. Now, would the defense please hurry up and proceed with the cross-examination? Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination coming right up. Hey, settle down there, kitten. If you keep trembling like that, you're gonna make me spill my coffee. I'm not trembling. It's just cold in here. The courtroom can be called battlefield, alright. Especially for a beginner. I don't need your worry about me. I mean the defendant, the witness, everyone's a beginner here. You got me there. But maybe you should keep your claws out and show them what you've got. Kitten. It's okay, Mia. Calm. Stay calm. Just remember, those court procedures videos just stay up all night watching. Okay, let's go. We need to press him on everything at this point. Again, who phoned her? Okay, I need to see my... That's all I have? This is all I have? This is all I have? I'm supposed... For the new people that never play Ace Attorney, usually each chapter is divided into types of things: investigation and trial. So that in the investigation you talk to people and find clues about who the real most of the time is murder, who most of the time who is the, oh my god, words escape me today. Oh Jesus Christ. The guilty, who is the guilty person. So you find like a lot of evidence. But in this case we only have 2 and my lawyer badge. That's all I have. And it's insane. So I guess we have to ask him. Hold it. This unknown person, you have no idea who it might be, right? Sorry, but I'm afraid I do. What? The one who called Sergeant Hawthorne was the defendant, Terry Falls. What? The defendant? The defendant called her? Sergeant Hawthorne was a very thorough person, sir. She left a note about her phone call with Mr. Fall. A note? Yeah, a top secret memo that she left in her desk. Ew. According to this note, it seems that the one who called her to the bridge was indeed the defendant, Terry Folds. Whose bright idea was it to keep that note from me? Edgeworth, probably. Huh. Looks like the judge is even more sure of his verdict now. Listen up. Never ask a question if you don't already know the answer. That's a very bad thing to say. The detective's fault. He's the one who said unknown person. Hey now, don't make me that face. You said that was because the prosecutor told me too. Was that a trap? These bitches! With that cute face, I didn't expect him to be so sneaky. I mean, he do be cute. He do be cute, but sneaky. Hi, Quizon, welcome in. Let me see the note. February 14. Oh, on Valentine's Day. 1:21 p.m. Flawless 4:30 p.m. at that bridge. Wear white scarf for identification. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out. I know that we are supposed to hate this woman. I don't know why, but I know the whole fandom hates Dahlia. I think we met her once. I'm doing great. How are you doing, Quizon? Sergeant Hawthorne went to Dust Bridge at the designated time and met Mr. Falls. And that's where she was brutally murdered, sir. The criminals stuffed her body into the car trunk and tried to make a getaway. Okay, press. Don't you hate Dahlia too after 3-1? What was 3-1? What was 3-1? It's been a while since we played 3-1. 3-1. What was this? Received for a turnabout? No. Is it not? Vanish? Are you vanishing? Oh no. Was it? Was this one? No, that's still Samurai. What? Which one was 3-1? Mr. Falls had a car then? Well, that bridge is way up in the mountains, ma'am. The defendant and the victim both went up there by a car. I mean, how else, right? What? You mean the defendant drove his own car? No. Of course not. It was stolen. He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting in a red light. Car thieves! I'm not sure how I feel about car thieves. Are you sure about he feels about anything? When Phoenix was on trial, yeah, I remember that one. I mean, I did not like her then. This is a photo of the stolen car's trunk. Oh, wait. What is the scarf? In the note that we read, it said she was wearing a scarf. So where is the scarf? Naturally, that's the body of Valerie Hawthorne in there. Whoa, that doesn't look too comfortable. Okay, we got it. The victim, she was stabbed in the back, correct? Yeah. Huh. For some reason, man, I was him to get stabbed in the back. We're talking about a woman here. You can tell from this photo, but the knife was stuck in her back, nice and firm. The condition of the body when it was discovered is very important information. Detective, was there anything strange or noteworthy in the trunk of the car? I mean, it was broken. And the scarf. Note. See? Wear white scarf for identification. So present. Objection! Witness? What is it? Do you have something to say, Miss Faye? I'm sorry, I totally forgot what I was going to say. This is the first time I've ever had to actually address someone like that. You have practiced before coming to court. Honestly, Miss Faye, I'm not sure I like this. Say there, little kitten. Want a piece of my coffee candy? Candy? Well, you are still too young to be drinking real coffee. Come on, Mia, shake it off. You're a lawyer. Detective? Yes, ma'am. This photo... You said that there was nothing particular about it. Is that correct? Yeah, that's what I said. Well then, I suggest you take another look at the note written by the victim. The note? It's very clear. It says, wear white scarf for the identification. The caller must have forgotten what the victim looked like, thus this special request. I have one very simple question for you, detective. Where is the white scarf? I can't seem to find it in this photo. Well, to be honest, we didn't find it in the trunk, ma'am. And you stopped there? You should have looked for it. Lucia, welcome in. The caller told her to wear it to identify herself, so I'd expect she just do that. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what do you have to say about this? I see the defense is a little lacking. Huh? The scarf you are searching so desperately for. Is this one, perchance? That's blue. That's not white. Learn your colors. Where did you find that, sir? On Dusky Bridge. I was there first and decided to conduct my own investigation. Obstruction to justice! Obstruction to justice! Young Edgeworth hit different, it indeed does. It's small slappable, that's what it is. Why didn't you tell me? Hi Lex, welcome in. I made the decision to keep all pieces of evidence in my personal satchel. Obstruction to justice. It's the safest place I know. The hotshot sure has a flair for the dramatic. You can't do that. No, you cannot do that. It's not exactly white as the color requested, but as you can see, it's close enough for what it has intended for. No. White is white, blue is blue, sir. White is white, blue is blue. Do not mix potatoes and pears. It looks like it spent some time in the mud. Not surprising. It was drizzling on the mountain that day. Prosecutor Edgeworth, he was intentionally hiding the scarf the whole time. That's not good. The court will accept the scarf into evidence. I mean, have we tested this scarf for DNA? No. Do we know if it's hers? No. Don't judge evidence based on color, miss. They said that the scarf had to be white, and this scarf is blue. 6'7", 6'7", you know? Now, if the attorney for the defense is finished embarrassing herself, I'd like to move on to the testimony. That is all right with you, isn't it, Miss Faye? Boy, would I like to wrap this scarf around his smarmy little neck. Very good. Now, if we are done with this mud-covered scarf business, the prosecution moves to establish conclusively and with hard evidence that Miss Hawthorne and Mr. Fowles did indeed met on that bridge that day. Raptor, welcome in! Oh, Space Dragon Chaos, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you enjoyed the emotes. I made them myself. Me next. I mean. Further, we will show exactly what to cure there. Wow, he's very high and mighty, huh? That sounds quite promising. I can't wait to hear all about it. Ugh. Everything is moving at his whim. Don't forget, kitten. There's a reason why everyone considers this kid a genius. A genius, huh? Hi, Min, welcome in. Wait, let me take a drink. I have hot cocoa today. If it's Dahlia, actually, there is an eyewitness who was there when the incident took place. If it's Dahlia, I'm gonna be pissed. Most likely it is. This photo was accidentally taken by the witness. It shows the pig wearing the scarf, sir. I do not trust this photo at all. I do not trust this photo at all. It was drizzling that day. Unfortunately, it's a little hard to see what's going on. Wait. Yeah, she's wearing a skirt. 1, 2, 3. 4 buttons, a belt. Okay, and it's over to the right. Oh, this is different. It's different. You're almost making a JoJo pose. It's my lawyer pose. It's a power pose. Anyway, the criminals shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. How? That must have been when the scarf fell off. That doesn't make sense. Looking at this photo, aren't JoJo poses power poses? Not that you said it. Yes. You really get the sense that this bridge is very high up. It's about a 40-foot drop from the bridge to the Eagle River down below. Mr. Edgeworth, who took this photo anyway? Let's say that it was a well-intentioned third party. I do not believe that at all. I do not believe that it's a well-intentioned third party. But that's just me. Aha! A potential witness. So why isn't this person in the courtroom? Well, they said they absolutely did not want to testify. Guilty much? The person in question is very delicate, Your Honor. It's Dahlia. Besides, as long as we have this photo, we see no reason to compel them to testify. Oh, I want to slap his face so bad. So bad. I'm not sure how I feel about that. So as you can see, Cherry Falls had both the motive and the opportunity. I think it's quite clear at this point what happened on that bridge. Aha! The truth is becoming clear to me now. Huh? Yes, it's quite obvious. He's clearly guilty. Not again? That's not fair. I haven't half done my cross-examination yet. What do you mean? Cross-examination. Actually, there's an eyewitness. Was there a whole... Okay. This photo was accidentally taken by the witness. It shows the victim wearing the scarf. Anyway, the criminals shoved the victim down from behind. That's not possible! That's not possible! Look at this! He's in front of her. It's impossible for him to shove her from behind. She either turned around, facing the other way, or he was behind. Maybe that's not possible because, look. If you check this, they came from here because this is broken. They cannot come from here. She cannot run away. So she was first waiting here and then he came after her. So that's impossible for him to shove her from behind. Objection! Did I present the wrong one? Shit, I got the wrong one. Just shove. Oh shit, oh no. I got it wrong again. No, I got the correct one. Oh. Actually, there's an eyewitness who took the... I have to present something. Also, if he shoved her from behind, shouldn't she be dirty with mud? Same as with the scarf? So at the time of the crime, there was a light drizzle coming down, correct? Yeah, and fog too. Just a generally soggy atmosphere. Well, I have evidence that doesn't go with the soggy atmosphere. But this photo of the victim's body was found the car trunk. Considering the conditions at the scene of the crime, something isn't right. Edgeworth! You are still baby. Well, by any means, please enlighten us to what isn't right. The coat is not wet. It's not wet. Naturally, the answer is right here. The victim's coat? As far as I can see, there is nothing strange about it. That's exactly what's strange. Recall the testimony. What were the conditions on the bridge that day? It was drizzling and foggy. The ski bridge was all wet. If the victim really had fallen down on her stomach on top of the bridge, then the front of her coat should have been covered in mud. That's what I said. That's exactly right. The other day... Yes, no one cares, sir. I do admit the scene crime was quite wet that day. However, that doesn't mean that the point of the bridge itself was muddy. It is! The scarf, dude! You showed me the scarf! Hello, Deku! Welcome in! Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you enjoyed the emotes. Made them myself. Can you prove that the surface of the bridge was muddy that day? Duh, I can. The surface of the bridge, huh? A real man wouldn't stand for a taunt like this. Neither would a real woman. Of course I can. Oh. Here's the evidence that proves the surface of the bridge was muddy. The evidence is this scarf. Oh! It should have been obvious. If the scarf fell to the bridge and got this muddy, it means that the bridge was obviously covered in mud. Ha! Eat shit. No! I can't be outwitted by this base bimbo. Hey! Same to you, buddy. Yeah, don't call her like that. Take that indeed. Miss Faye's assertion makes perfect sense to me. I do admit that there appears to be a contradiction between the condition of the victim's coat and her scarf. However, the real question is, why is there a contradiction? Huh? For every contradiction, there exists an explanation. Let's look at this. Let's look at what the explanation in this case might be, shall we? Alright. It's not like he's really giving me a choice here. Huh. You're doing pretty well for a little kitten. Mr. Armando. No matter what he says, a contradiction always comes down to a lie. It's either the victim discovered in the trunk, the witness photo showing the defendants and the victim, or the witness testimony that said she was the moment of that she saw the moment of the murder. Just relax and think it over. It's pretty simple, isn't it? The false evidence is one of those three. What did you say just now? It's not... I'm not sure I like that. That wasn't me, Your Honor. It was the coffee aficionado over here that said it. This score is not on the habit of accepting false evidence, you know? Blame it on him, Your Honor. He's the one trying to slip false evidence into court. And it's been proved. Edgeworth has used false evidence in other cases after this one. Same as his mentor. His mentor did it for 40 years. Edgeworth was doing the same, using false evidence. And false testimonies also. But we won't let him. We will expose his evidence as flimsy scam that it really is. Yes! The false evidence in this case. The witness testimony, no? This is a no-brainer. Obviously it's the witness that's suspicious. During his earlier testimony, the detective pointed out a crucial fact. The criminals shoved the victim down from behind and stabbed her in the back. Now, is that testimony exactly what the witness claims to have seen? Yeah, that's what the witness told us. That testimony is filled with holes. After all, the victim's coat isn't dirty at all. That's true. Ha! It's not just true, it's the truth. If there was truly a decisive witness in this case, I'm certain that boy Wonder over there would have called them in the first place. Your Honor, the defense requests to cross-examine the eyewitness. The testimony presented so far is not only vague, but contradictory as well. Sagar, Ione, welcome in! Which role is Coffee Man playing? Mentor probably is helping me on her first case as an attorney, basically. Actually, our boss should have been the one here, but he's not here, so we have Armando. Presto, welcome in, thank you so much. Welcome, welcome. Ay. Okay. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, it appears that we'll need to hear from your mystery witness after all. You should brace yourself for the brutal truth. Huh? Your Honor, the prosecution has no intention of hiding the witness from the court. We are prepared to present our witness at any time. Very well. Please bring forth the witness at this time. What Mr. Edgeworth said kind of worries me. What does he mean by the brutal truth? Objection! I object, that was objectionable. Was it though? Was it objectionable? Why is it so cold? Mr. Edgeworth, please go right ahead. Thank you, Your Honor. The prosecution summons the woman who saw the events that day with her very own eyes. This is it, Mia. The battle begins here. Witness, what's your name and occupation? I'm sorry, I bite the mic because I was so angry at seeing her. Everyone is so silent that I can hear their hearts going pitter-patter. Oh, when I look at you, how can I put it? You look as scrumptious, a double-double and a dozen donut holes. Was foam tasty? No. I feel like I want to hurry up and hand down a verdict just to have a bite. Hey, not so fast! As I said before, this witness is very sensitive and delicate. My ass! She's a bitch. She's a bitch. I would ask the court to please exercise care when addressing her. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. You are truly a gentleman. Miss Faye, you could learn a lot from this man. If he's such a gentleman, he sure doesn't act like one to me. Sir? Yes, my dear? Is this my first time? So I'm sure I will make a lot of mistakes. Anyway, I just wanted to say I'm sorry for all the trouble I might cause. Oh, not at all. It's not trouble at all. Now then, may we please have your name and occupation? My name is, Melissa Foster. Lies! 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 Your name is Dahlia Hawthorne. Your name is Dahlia Hawthorne. You liar! You liar! Voice acting is top of the game today. I hope so. I'm a college student. A freshman in the literature department. You were on the scene when the unfortunate event occurred, correct? And you were the one who took this photo? Is that accurate? How can you be so mean? Now there, what are you doing showing that in her face like that? Huh? But it's just a photograph. It's not like something dangerous. Next time I'll be forced to penalize you. I don't like the turn this has taken. Oh, is she staring at me? You would be? Huh? I'm the defense attorney. My name is Mia Fey. I see. So you are. Now then, young lady, could you please give us your testimony? Yes, Your Honor. I will do my best. I don't like her. I was using my camera to take some picture of wildflowers. Then I noticed there were two people standing up on the suspension bridge. Suddenly, they just started fighting. That's when I hurried to take a photo that shows the crucial moment. What crucial moment? Shows nothing. And right after that, I called the police. I don't know, red flag girl seems nice. Said it. No. 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 I'm Saito. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. What is your favorite horror movie? Mia is hotter than Dahlia. Damn right that is. Damn straight up that's right. Dahlia is a bitch. We do not like her in this house. We do not like her. By the way, where were you standing when the incident occurred? Hey yo, Alien or The Thing, what's yours? Ooh, The Thing is very good. Mine, for a couple of years, has been Hereditary. I really like Ari Aster movies. But if we're talking about a classic, I like Black Christmas. We watched that the other day. And what else? Another classic. Obviously, Saw. I also like Saw. And the Terrifier movies are also very nice. I love Hereditary. Me too! I can't wait for his new movie. I'm really waiting for it. I want to watch Weapons, but I missed the showtime in Japan, so I will have to watch that on BOD when it releases. But yeah, I really look forward Weapons too. I believe the map would help here. Where was she? Here? Bitch, that's too far away. You would see nothing. 5 yards. If this is 5 yards, that's still 10 yards. How much is 10 yards? 10 yards into meters. That's almost 10 meters. So that's like 10 meters. That's pretty far away. I was standing right over here. I was standing in the beautiful field surrounded by tall cliffs. Girl, if there are tall cliffs, you can see nothing. So you took the photo from that location? Hey? I brought the camera I was using at the time, just like Mr. Edgeworth asked me to. A digital camera with that shitty lens? Where is our photographer boy? He's gonna tell us that this camera cannot take that photo. What a cute camera, just like its owner. It's a small but powerful model. Not with that lens. Lotta Hart is a woman? No, this is not Lotta. This is Dahlia. I know, I was talking about Haruna. Haruna likes photography and has a shit ton of cameras. That's what I was talking about. What bulge on the left? You mean the chat box? Alright then, Miss Faye. Time for your cross-examination. Oh, on the camera? Oh. It's for a grip. It's basically so you grip it with your right hand when you take photos. Normally, the film canister is not that protruding on the camera body. But I warn you, make the witness cry again and you will feel the wrath of my grovel. Okay. Like a closer to pleasure. I was using my camera to take some pictures of real flowers. Then I noticed there were two people standing on the suspension bridge. Suddenly they just filmed. That's when I heard and took the photo. And right after that, I called the police. Did you? Did you do that? Suddenly they just started fighting. That's when I heard and took a photo that shows a crucial moment. I mean... this shows nothing. This shows nothing. So don't lie to me. Witness, when you said you took a photo of the crucial moment, is it what you meant? All I can see in this photo are two people facing each other. You testified that you saw the two of them starting to fight. Normally, that's the kind of thing we should refer as crucial moment. Why haven't you presented a photo like that? Oh, well, you see... the photo we presented was the only one there was. But if you really wanted to capture the crucial moment, then what happened next? You must have taken a photo of it. Duh. Duh, indeed. The bridge looked fucking scary. It's like 40 feet from the river. It's like a 40 feet drop. It didn't say hi. Why is the judge looking a bit interesting? It's a different judge. It's a different judge. She ain't a screamer in that one. I bet she better not scream. I'm sending her to prison if she screams. Oh, my apologies, young lady. But Miss Faye's assertion is not without a certain amount of merit. He can certainly downplay a situation, can he? I'm sorry. I'm a very bad girl. You're a bad girl, Gaga. A very bad, bad girl. I used it all up to film, I mean. You ran out of film? This photo was the last one. What? Then that shows nothing. What happened to the old judge? This is a case that's supposed to happen 6 years before. It's Mia's first case. Unfortunately, that is the truth. I personally examined all the photographs she took that day. All the other photos are the witness herself playing among the wildflowers. The witness herself? Then who took the photos? Well, you see, my camera has a timer feature built into it. So, you took the photos of yourself? It seems that Miss Faye's assertion was not so decisive after all. What? Wait, just a minute? Well, if she had no film left, she couldn't very well take more pictures. I like how the judge is the dumbest person in the room. All of the judges in these games are very dumb. Miss Foster, perhaps then you could tell us about the different sort of photos of the incident that you took with your very own eyes. Cringe. Mr. Edgeworth, you are quite a poet. Very well then, let's get back to the cross-examination. Let's hear your thoughts on the fight that you witnessed. Yes, Mr. Judge. Boy, this guy is really a sucker for sweet talk. It looks like the other kitten in the room is the one that's getting all the attention. Yeah, it's sickening. I was using my camera to take pictures of the wildflowers. Then I noticed there were two people standing at the suspension bridge. Suddenly they just started fighting. The victim turned around and tried to run away, but... And as we said before, that's not possible because the bridge on the other side is broken. So, present. You are lying to me, bitch. Objection! Witness, your testimony is a joke. Huh? What? But I just... Miss Faye, I thought I warned you not to make the witness cry. One short testimony and two bad contradictions? There's no possible excuse. You say there were two contradictions? It's simple. Just take a look at the diagram of the area. According to her testimony, the two of them were in the middle of the bridge. But if they were, and the victim had turned around and tried to run, well then, she would have hit a dead end. You say 10 yards, but she couldn't have run even 5. Because Dusty Bridge is collapsed on that side. What does all of this mean? It's very simple, Your Honor. This charming little witness told a charming little lie. That's all there is to it. This beautiful young lady has been lying to the court? Just a moment, Your Honor. I just watched another streamer struggle through this case. It was hard to watch. You're doing much better. I still have some brain cells left working today. I have experience with the other cases. Mr. Edgeworth. Your Honor, allow me to personally apologize for the confusion. Ione has a lot of smarts. Not really, only sometimes. What do you mean? There is one major mistake in this. I hate this man. I hate this man with so much passion. I hate him so much. Ooh. Huh? What did you say? What are you referring to? It's all because this diagram has made after the incident occurred. Oh my god. It's a very old bridge. We couldn't find any official blueprints of it. So you are saying... I'm saying that even though this bridge is currently in disrepair, there is no evidence that can prove that the bridge was broken during this... God, give me patience, because if you give me strength, I'm gonna smack that man. Mahe, welcome in. Hi. That's ridiculous. You can actually tell the condition of the bridge from this photo. I mean, I can tell. I apologize to the court for not being more clear when I presented the evidence. Shut the fuck up. That guy is good. What do you mean? He planned it from the beginning. He's a genius, alright. Genius, alright. What's talking anymore? The diagram of the bridge was his insurance policy. I hate him. I hate him so much. What? That coward. Well, Miss Faye, it seems you have once again made a reckless accusation. Huh? I'm so sorry. I should have been more careful myself. Oh, no. This wasn't your fault at all. Now then, shall we go with the trial? I'd like to establish once and for all what it was that the witness actually saw. Indeed. All right, young lady. May I ask you to please proceed with your testimony? But it's so hard to go on. We are all on your side, Miss Foster. There is no need to worry. Just tell us what you saw. Yes, sir. Running from the crime. After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms. Then he carried her over to the car. I suppose that was the only way he could have ensured the body stayed hidden. He couldn't just leave the body on top of the bridge. I'm sorry. I'm only supposed to talk about what I saw. Witnessing such violence must have been difficult. No, I think Seret is talking about Edgeworth. Yes, sir. I'm still shaken up. If you accept this testimony, it is. We are finished. Don't say that. Well, maybe I will stop off my favorite coffee on the way home. They make really great mocha latte. This trial isn't over yet. That's what I like to hear, kitten. Alright, Miss Faye, you cross-examination, if you please. The contradiction staring you right in the face, Mia. Go on, attack. Cross-examination! How many cross-examinations I have to do? After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arms. Then he carried her over to the car. I suppose that was the only way he could make sure the body stayed hidden. That's a lie! Hi Ken, welcome in. Remember what they told us before? That the current in the river below the bridge is like super fast? So that's better than having the body in the trunk of a car. Just drop her to the river. It's easier. Is it not? The body in the river isn't that smart, it will stay afloat. They said that the river current is like super fast, and when someone falls in, they cannot find that person. Because 2 years before this trial, the guy that went to prison and that we are defending threw a 14-year-old and they never recovered the body. So I think that maybe it was. Killer not wanting his victim to be found? I can understand that. However, the idea of moving the body for that purpose is clearly odd. There was a much easier way to make sure the body wasn't found. Well, what is it? Take another look at the map of the area and you will see how. There's a river right below the bridge. Earlier, Mr. Edgeworth pointed out something interesting about that river. For those who are not aware, Eagle River is well known for its powerful current. Most bodies that fall in are never recovered. In the kidnapping case 5 years ago, you are right, Astro, it was 5 years. In the kidnapping case 5 years ago, the victim body was carried away and never found. If 10 murders were to occur at the same spot above Eagle River, you can bet your boots that every other killer would have tossed the body in the water. Why objection? I'm not sure I care for what you put out, Miss Faye, but I must admit it does seem odd not to throw the body to the river. Oh. Well, Miss Edgeworth? How sad. Perhaps Miss Faye would like to try taking a dip in the river herself. After all, you claim to be much of an expert in the ways of nature. Bitch is what you said not even 10 minutes ago, what the fuck? What are you talking about? My point is that no matter how odd you find the killer's method of body disposal, the fact is that this is what the killer did. None of your arguments have anything to do with what the witness saw. Huh. Quite true. Miss Faye, it seems that your assertion is without merit after all. Dahlia told me that flat is not justice. Not in her case. But what the witness claims to have seen is totally ridiculous. Sure, you don't deny that the body was found in the trunk of the car. That's certainly consistent with what the witness told us. Please, witness, go on with your testimony. Hi, admin, welcome in. I will try. All you have to do is tell us what you saw. Otherwise, the mean lady might yell at you again. What's he talking about? I have a question for you, for me. Okay. Alright, I will do my best. Yo, is that allowed? What is it? If the bed is called bed and the dresser is called dresser, why is the bed more comfortable than the dresser? I don't think they're names. Dresser doesn't sound that comfortable either, though. I think the name in this case is kind of irrelevant, no? He guided the witness? Of course! Of course! Edgeworth guides the witness all of the time, in all of the cases. All of the time he does that. After he stabbed her in the back, he quickly picked her up in his arm. He's just a bit scummy, a bit more like much. Then he carried her over to the car. The killer broke into the trunk of a stolen car and hid the... How do you know this? How do you know this? How do you know? What did the man do then? Well, naturally he got in the car and was about to flee. That's when I come to my senses. I said to myself, you have to call the police. And so that's when you call the police? You are sure that you saw all of that with your own eyes? Yes, I'm 100% certain. I mean, if you check the photo, you can see that it's broken in. You can tell. You can see that. But how did she know that from so far away and with a cliff in between? Ah, how did she know that? How did she know that the car was stolen? If she was not prep for this. Guilty. Guilty. Oh shit. Oh, I got it wrong again. Never mind, I got it wrong. I got it wrong. Karen hit the body in there. She's lying so much just so to find the right one, right? This is a lie for sure. I mean, he has a chain. Can he really do that with the chain? Oh, is this one? Well, Miss Foster, it looks like you have done it this time. Huh? Done what? Made a crucial mistake. A crucial mistake? Like what, Miss Faye? The killer broke into the trunk of a stolen car and hid the body there? You were saying you saw that, right? With your own very eyes? Yes, Anne. It's simple, Miss Foster. Take a look at the diagram. The place you came to have taken the photos from that day is here. Do you see what I mean? Even if you try to see the car, this outcropping of rock is directly in the way. That's right, Miss Foster. From where you were standing, you could not have possibly seen the killer's car. I admit that the diagram shows a large outcropping. No. You cannot use the same excuse twice. However, it is not all that it would stop her from seeing the car. That's right. It's not high at all. It was able to see his car just fine. I'm so sorry, but that doesn't wash. I believe it was the witness who presented this evidence to court. Yes? This is the location that the photo was taken from. Your own photo tells the whole story. You can clearly see the left side of the bridge, but the cropping... but the outcropping that is being referred is really more like a cliff. Oh! Can we get a topography map of the area at this point? No, they are not gonna make it easy for me. No, they are not. Your view should have been completely cut off by this cliff. But you claim to have been able to see the killer's car? Order in the court! What's the meaning of this ballyhoo? Your Honor, don't jump to the hasty conclusions. The fact that the escape fleet was stolen car was reported on the news. After witnessing a murder, I'm sure you can appreciate that the witness was very upset. She must have heard about the stolen car and convinced herself that she saw it. Still, that means she didn't saw it. Hello? It's not evidence then. But she was repeatedly warned before starting her testimony. She was told to testify only about what she saw with her own eyes. Mr. Judge? What is it? I think I must have remembered things wrong. Hey! Wait a minute. You can't just say that. Miss Faye, no one on the face of the planet is perfect. Yes, indeed. Quite true, if you know what they say. To err is human, to forgive divine. I'm inclined to give the benefit of the doubt to our witness here. For the third time? Pretty privilege. Wow. So this is what they call pretty privilege. I've never felt it in my life, so now I know how it feels. What? That's not fair. Save the tears for later, kitten. Mr. Armando. Don't look back until the trial is over. Now is the time to go forward. But that wasn't fair. Okay, kitten, you need to relax. Then you need to remember. The other kitten's testimony. The killer broke into the trunk of the stolen car and hid the body there. So tell me, how did she know that? How did she know that he broke into the trunk? Well, Miss Foster, until you can explain how you knew that, you are going to have a lot of very suspicious people on the side of the courtroom. I'm sure Ione is very pretty IRL. No, sorry. Sorry to disappoint. What a save. He's saving us. He's backseating us. We need the help. We need the backseating. Well, witness? Well, I'm certain that he broke into the trunk. Because there were marks left on the trunk lid. Sorry, Mike. I'm certain there were scratch marks from when he broke into it. How do you know that? How being pretty doesn't give you eagle eyesight. What? Let me see that photo. It's true. These certainly look like scratch marks around the keyhole. Huh. It's obvious that this trunk has been broken open. Well, Miss Faye, are you satisfied? Wait, I need to sneeze. Sorry. I'm coming back. Wait. Sorry. Bless you, thank you. Are you satisfied? The judge is on her side. I can't make any mistakes here. 10 out of 10. Thank you. Bless you, thank you, Lucia. What did you just said? Is there a contradiction in there somewhere? It doesn't work. I cannot make any more mistakes. Melissa Foster? It looks like you have finally betrayed yourself. What? You said you were in a field taking photos of wildflowers. But even so, you knew about the scratches. The question is when? When did you get a chance to see those scratches? Finally! I finally got her. Ha! I'm getting pretty tired of waiting over here. Then perhaps I would be faster if Miss Faye explained herself. Your Honor, there is only one possible explanation. The reason the witness had seen the scratcher was... she put the corpse in herself! Boop. There is only one way that the witness had the chance to see those scratches. Yes, what it is? Naturally. When she opened the trunk and stuffed the corpse in herself. Ah, Edward. He doesn't like that. The person who really hid the body in the trunk of that car was... Melissa Foster. It was you who did it, wasn't it? That's ridiculous. I could never... It was the man in the prison grab. He's the one that... I don't think so, Miss Foster. If Mr. Foles had been in that... the one that put the corpse in the trunk, he would have simply used the car key. There was no need to break it open. But he stole the car! He stole it from a young couple that had been waiting at the red light. Which means that the key would have still been in the ignition. Oh, I see. Thank you for telling us about your scratches, Miss Foster. Without that, you would never have uncovered the truth. That I couldn't have been Miss Foles that put the body on the trunk. Oh, Lucia, thank you so much. Thank you for the 6 months. Welcome back. preposterous to even suggest that the witness put the body in there. If that were true, then how do you explain the photo that she took? The corpse could have been put in the trunk when the incident occurred. And we really know that at the time she was taking... Wait a minute! Hawthorne? And this is... Dahlia Hawthorne. They are sisters? Cousins? Are they cousins? Are they sisters? They don't look alike. So probably cousins? So they are family for sure. Now is your chance, Mia. Finish this thing. On the contrary, I'm not certain about that anymore, Mr. Edgeworth. There's no need to think too deeply about it. What I'm saying is that the shutter from this may not have been herself, but Miss Foster herself. I mean, the camera, it had a timer. See? Let's take another look at this camera and see what the features it has, shall we? It has a timer built into it, even a mini tripod. Why? It's almost as if she had brought this camera just to take this picture. What are you trying to say then, Miss Faye? That when the crime occurred, Miss Foster wasn't in the field as she claimed? Well, if she really did use the camera auto timer, then the answer is yes. She was somewhere else. Again, why are you taking photos of yourself when it's raining and foggy, you know? And you are in a field of flowers? Do you want to get all covered in mud? Exactly. She was not in the field. Would the defense please explain further? Listen, this is a crucial point. Where was Miss Foster when the incident occurred? In answering that question, we also make clear Miss Foster's true identity. Well then, please answer the question. Where was Melissa Foster when the incident on the bridge occurred? Here, obviously. Naturally, the witness was right here. But that's where the victim, Miss Hawthorne, was standing. Miss Faye, what on earth? Your Honor, if I may. After parting with the victim on the bridge, the defendant fled by car.
Thank you for the headband.
But this would mean that there was no time to put the victim in the trunk. In other words, if someone put the body in the trunk, it could only have been before the defendant met the victim. How asinine! Of course, Miss Fowles met with the victim. The only person with the opportunity to have put the victim in the trunk is the same man that killed her, Terry Fowles. You still don't understand, do you, Mr. Edgeworth? By the time the witness photo was taken, the victim was already dead. The person in the photo was not Valerie Hawthorne. What? I've never heard anything more ridiculous in my entire life. Then, who exactly is the victim in this photo? It's obvious, isn't it? It's your own witness. What? It's the only possible explanation. The woman that Miss Falls met on the bridge that day was not Valerie Hawthorne. It was you, Melissa Foster.
Me?
I like this Japanese Sherlock Holmes. Just you wait. I think this is the case before the last one in the game, and usually the last game is just mind-blowing. The last episode in the game is usually the most insane. Let's remember when it was raining and foggy on the mountain that day. Miss Falls himself believed that the woman in front of him was Valerie Hawthorne. The last one is pick trust, I trust. But the defendant knew Valerie Hawthorne very well. After all, she was the woman whose testimony helped him get convicted.
Objection!
But since then, my client has spent 5 hard years in federal penitentiary. He couldn't remember exactly what she looked like anymore. You are just making this up as you go. Where's your proof? I've got this all right here. This piece of evidence will blow this case wide open. The scarf, you dumbass! At the time of the incident, Miss Falls had forgotten what Valerie Hawthorne looked like. The scarf! Tiger Man was lots of silly, but here we have a nice whodunit. Yeah. Mr. Falls had forgotten the victim's face. That's why he needed some piece of identification. Namely, this muddy scarf. It was Miss Falls who requested that she wear this scarf to identify herself. That's already been proved by the note the victim left. In other words, as long as you were wearing a scarf like he asked, anyone could have pretended to be Valerie Hawthorne. Well, what do you have to say to that, Melissa Foster? Where's Miss Foster? She's collecting herself in the lobby. It's obvious that Melissa Foster did it. She hid the body in the trunk and disguised herself as the victim. She set the camera to snap a fake photo of them together. The only question is, why did she do it? Well, isn't that obvious? She's the real culprit. Huh. Well, we'll have to wait for Miss Foster to compose herself before we start again. Until then, this court is in recess. The defense and the prosecution are both to wait in their respective lobbies. Yes, Your Honor. Understood. Very well, this court is in recess. To be continued. I messed it up a lot in this one, huh? I've never went down the health bar that much. I was goofing and gaffing on this one. Sorry, everyone. Fabulous bird. I cannot. It does. I gotta rate the Ace trilogy. Yes, this is the 3rd game. So there is a tiny bit of lore that has to be known, but it's not too bad. It was a hard one. You did great. Thank you, said it. No, it's part of the fun. Messing it up and be like, oh my god, I don't have any more health. I cannot mess up. Fabulous bread. I want bread, to be honest. I do really want bread. Oh. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I want to say thanks. You're really good. You really hooked me up. Thanks. We're almost there. Once I prove that she committed the crime. Yeah, but there's one more big obstacle we got to get past. Obstacle? Yeah, motive. Why would Melissa Foster kill that policewoman anyway? Motive, huh? Anyway, we're still badly in need of information. Information, right. What we need the most is info about this Melissa Foster herself. All we know is that she's a student studying literature. And one more thing. What is it? Well, the incident that happened 5 years ago, of course. The kidnapping murder case that Zebra Boy is on death row now for. I didn't do nothing. I didn't kill nobody. I never lie. Mr. Foles, in that case, tell us more about it. About what happened 5 years ago. Okay, I trust you. That day, 5 years ago. I dream of it every day. This picture reminds me everything. Bridge looks the same, just like then, 5 years ago. Like it could fall apart at any minute. So it's been broken like that for at least 5 years. Huh! Sorry, buddy, but you sound like the one that could fall apart at any minute. It's true, I did kidnap her. 5 years ago, I kidnapped my girlfriend, Dahlia Hawthorne! Wait, how old are you? 25? Wait a damn minute. He was 20 dating a 14-year-old? Well, everyone, pack it up. He has to be in jail. He has to be in jail anyways. What? In the actual... Fuck. Because she's 19 right now. 19 minus 5 is 14. Other one? What the other one? No, he said that... Yeah. The victim is Dahlia Hawthorne. This girl is Dahlia Hawthorne. That's her real name. Because we have met before on a previous case. Bito, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. I hope you enjoyed the emotes. I made them myself. Yeah, this is what I mean, that there is a tiny bit of lore that you need to know. Because this girl, this is Dahlia Hawthorne, and she's also Phoenix Wright ex-girlfriend from college. That's why we know her, because she tried to frame Phoenix for a crime that he did not do. So that's why we know that she's evil. Who's Dahlia? This girl. This girl is Dahlia Hawthorne. That's why I said that this girl, Melissa Foster, aka Dahlia Hawthorne, is related to Valerie Hawthorne, like sisters or cousins or familial. This is Mia's first trial, yes. Case 1 is Mia's second trial, yes. 14 months later, yes. So Mia has a case. This is her first one. So in the future, she has another case where she defends Phoenix Wright from being a murderer, because this girl, Phoenix Wright's girlfriend, was accusing him of murdering another dude when he didn't do it. That's how Phoenix and Maya get to know each other, get to meet. He decides to become a lawyer and becomes Mia's student. Anyway, this guy, he has to be in prison anyway, so throw the key and walk away. Collecting red flags like popsicles. Can say I don't understand the drive. No! Your girlfriend? Huh? Hey, hold on there. Did you say Hawthorne? The victim's last name. Dahlia Hawthorne. Valerie's little sister. I told you they either sister or cousins. I bet Dahlia tricked this man. That girl is evil. So she has been evil since she was young. He decided to become a lawyer because Edgeworth, though. Yes, but because of his boyfriend. Yeah. What? Are you serious? She was like a teen. Oh, she's evil. Evil. No, still on him for sure, but she's evil. You will see how evil she is. The girl, let her go. Shut up. Come closer. And I kill her. That's what we saw before at the beginning. Sorry, but you are not going to get the chance. Kinda weird that you kidnap your girlfriend, you know? The detective back then was Valerie Hawthorne. At first I thought shooting someone for kidnapping was crossing the line, but it was to protect her little sister. I can understand when she did it. Wrong! No protect sister. Valerie betray me, betray us. What? What do you mean she betrayed you? Everything, all lies, all make-believe, kidnapping too. A make-believe kidnapping? Dahlia, my girlfriend, my love, my teen angel. Did he actually say my teen angel? He's in too many soap operas. I do anything she says. Anything Dahlia says. Anything Dahlia says? Hold on a minute. What you are saying is that the kidnapping 5 years ago was planned by... Yeah, me and Dahlia. And Valerie too. Valerie was on it? Dahlia's family is rich. Jewelry business. We get one jewel, and that's all we thought. Me and Dahlia wrote kidnap note. We sent to her dad. Ask for $2 million diamond. Tell him make exchange on Dusky Bridge. We tell him Valerie make transfer because she's new detective. Having a police detective in your pocket is a useful thing, alright. And they didn't add any of this into original testimony, but if he does anything that Dahlia tells him, and Dahlia tells him do not say, he's not gonna say it. No? This Phoenix attorney allows, so anything goes. I guess exactly anything goes in here. In the end, we are planning on splitting the 2 million 3 ways, huh? Yeah, but that woman... That woman, Valerie, she do it for real. She shot at me for real, me and Dahlia. I was shot in arm, Dahlia. She jumped in river. No, $2 million. $2 million Renos. 2 million yen is nothing. Jump? You don't mean she jumped on purpose, do you? I couldn't do it. I could never push her. Anyway, I blacked out. Wake up with police all over. And that's when they decided to give you the death sentence. I couldn't believe it. That woman, she betrayed me. Wow. That man, Terry Falls, he killed her. He threw her off the bridge. He threw my beloved sister into the roaring river 40 feet below. These 5 years, all I wonder is why? Why did she lie? That's all I want to know. So that's what you call her. You wanted to hear the truth from Valerie herself. Yes, but I forget what she looked like, so I tell her to wear a scarf. I don't want to hurt her. Just ask why. Why? Why did you lie? Why did you betray me? I just want to hear an answer come from her mouth, that's all. So that's why. That's why you made a crazy escape like that. Just one thing, Zebra boy. My senses are tingling all over. Tell me, Miss Fowles, where is it? Where is what? Come on now, kitten. The ransom. The 2 million diamond. Remember that now? Did you give it back to Pops? Did the police take it? I don't know. Huh? You don't know? Not really. I don't know. It's gone. With Dahlia. With Dahlia? Did she have surgery? Did she have surgery? That day on the bridge, Dahlia put it in backpack. Now gone with Dahlia. Gone forever. Into Eagle River. It disappeared with Dahlia, huh? Wait a minute, because look at this. If they are sisters, they look nothing alike. Only the eye color. See the chin size, the nose, the eye shape.
Yes.
Yes, I think she used the 2 million to have surgery on her face so she could escape. That's my guess. You can't come in back now. We are about ready to go. Mr. Falls, just one more question. When you said with Dahlia, do you mean the diamond is still missing? Along with the body of Dahlia Hawthorne? I think the difference in looks is explained later. Ooh, we will see then. Never found her. My sweet Dahlia. They never found her? Swallowed by the river? Gone! Dahlia, my teen angel. Stop with that. Your teen angel? How old was she anyway? Just for... 14? I guess you are robbing cradles before diamonds. She plans a fake kidnapping and disappears into the river with a rock worth 2 million? Man, oh man. Angels these days. I think false, especially by the way that he talks. I don't think he's how to say it nicely, he's not all there, you know. False takes the fall and gets one-way ticket to death row. Is Talia Hawthorne an angel? Or is she really a... It's time, kitten. It looks like we have a few more aces up our sleeve now. You bet! The training wheels come off now, Mia. You've got to strike while the iron is hot. That's one of my rules, remember it. I hate his smug face. He was born lacking, so to speak, maybe. Pop, pop, pop. Now then, let's continue with the trial, Mr. Terry Falls. But Diego is such a dreamboat. I don't like the smug face that he has, to be honest. Witness, are you feeling better?
Yes, Your Honor. I will try my best.
You are a brave young lady.
Not this again.
I can understand the defense lawyer wanting to get the client off the hook. However, to try pin the crime on an innocent student is... What are you talking about? Your witness is not the person on trial here. She's an innocent bystander who witnessed a violent crime, that's all. What possible reason could a girl like this have for murdering a policewoman? It's certainly hard to imagine this woman as a murderer. Her motive, huh? I figured that's what I had to establish next. Well, Miss Faye, do you have any evidence of a motive?
Yes, of course. I think.
Huh? You're still acting as same as a kitten. Kitten.
Mr. Armando.
Listen, a lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. Smiling on the outside while your guts are twisting nuts is the mark of a pro.
Maybe so, but I wish you would quit grinning at me like that. Excuse me. May I speak, Mr. Judge?
Of course, Mr. Judge is ready anytime you like. I am riding that boat. Oh, Lucia.
I like to say something. Some people here are suspicious of me, right? That's why I at least wanted you, Mr. Judge, to know that is not true.
I see you're such an honest and upstanding young lady. It looks like this witness is a real professional.
What do you mean?
Look at that 100-watt smile. Just like when things are darkest for her, she lights right up. Wait, how did you see that? I mean, I'm the owner of this stream. I see all. Very well then, let's hear what the witness has to say. I'm molding. Melissa Foster story.
I I was out of the country until a year before last. Until I entered college, I had never ever been to Eagle Mountain before. And I certainly don't have any reason for wanting to hurt a police officer. Holding a grudge and killing the officer who testified against you 5 years ago, or kidnapping a poor girl. It's just a thing of... I just think the defendant is a terrible, horrible monster.
Out of the country, huh? Precisely. Furthermore, she has no possible motive for committing a murder.
Indeed.
You're up the bad, kitten. Sharpen those claws and put your best smile.
You bet.
Somehow, I have to tie her to this case. Don't worry, I can do it. Cockroach extermination!
Okay.
Okay. Okay. How do you know?
A grudge? Well, the policewoman testimony was crucial, wasn't it? Crucial in getting the defendant sentenced to death.
Yes, and that's precisely why he harbored such deep anger against her. So much anger that he forgot his own guilt.
Objection!
My client has always maintained that he is innocent of those charges.
He seems rather forgetful, your client, I mean. Not only did he forget about what he did, but he forgot the poor policewoman as well.
What do you mean by that?
Your client, he forgot what the detective looked like, right? It's too bad for her that he didn't forget about her testimony as well.
Well, she's right about that. Mr. Foss is kind of forgetful. Press harder. How does she know that?
You said
he forgot what the detective looked like? What did you mean by that?
Well, he couldn't tell who she was without some kind of identification, right?
Quite right. That's why the victim was wearing a scarf as identification.
Why, if I had been wearing a white scarf that day, then he probably would have tried to kill me.
That's true. He's clearly a bitter man. This is bad. Mr. Foss' reputation just keeps getting worse and worse. Sometimes it's best not to poke too deep. What should I do with the last statement? Yeah, let's add it. Your Honor, what the witness just said now has tremendously important. I'd like to add it to the official testimony. The prosecution has no objection. After all, the defendant is a killer and mentally unbalanced one of that. That testimony only helps to further prove that point. Are you sure about that? No, that's not what I... Enough. Witness, if you would.
My pleasure, Mr. Judge. I guess I'm lucky he wasn't wearing a scarf that day.
What do you mean by lucky?
Well, it's February now. Everyone is wearing scarves. If I had accidentally worn a white scarf like that...
Then you yourself might be killed. She could just look pretty and say less. Exactly. The devil is on the details. That would have been terrible loss for the world. It looks like you pressed too hard this time, kitten. Mr. Armando. Keep looking around and you are going to lose sight of the finish line. Okay. I mean, she was wearing a scarf. Wasn't she wearing this?
Witness?
I want to look at this photo you took. It's hard to see in the photo, but look at the scarf the victim wore as identification. Oh, you're talking about the scarf right here, huh?
Yeah, that's it. That's the scarf the policewoman was wearing.
That's a lie. That's a lie. I got her now.
Just don't mess up. But that's strange. In your testimony, you stated the following.
I guess I'm lucky I wasn't wearing a white scarf. Oh, what? This is the scarf you identify as belonging to the victim. But it clearly doesn't look white to me.
Oh.
Well, it was foggy that day and it was raining as well. And not surprising that they mistook it for white. Sorry, but not this time. The witness just confirmed that this was the victim's scarf. Yes, but what's the significance? It's true that the scarf doesn't look white, but there is only one explanation for this mix-up. The reason why the witness thought the scarf was white is... oh, the note! See? White scarf. Victim's note, present. Witness, have you ever seen this note?
No, no, never.
It's top secret evidence. There's no reason that you would have. I wonder about that.
What do you mean?
This note shows Miss false instructions to the victim regarding their meeting. It says, wear a white scarf for identification. White scarf? Ugh! Witness, you knew what this note said. And it's because you knew that you slip up and mistake it said white scarf. Hi Rangers, good morning! Good morning! Happy Thursday, it's almost Friday, almost the weekend. Well, Miss Foster?
No!
Order! Order, Mr. Edgeworth! I'm waiting for an explanation. I'm quite sure this note wasn't leaked to the public. And yet, this witness knew exactly what the note said. At the time of the murder, the number of people that knew were quite limited. Terry Falls is one. The person who wrote the note, Valerie Hawthorne, is another. And finally, one more person. Did you say one more person? That's right. A person that no one would have suspected. Have you figured it out, kitten? Yep. The third person that knew the contents of the note was... Profiles, Dahlia Hawthorne. I mean, the note actually says, tell Dahlia, talk to Dahlia. Present. Present. And that person is Dahlia Hawthorne. Dahlia Hawthorne? I've never heard that name before. Look at the victim's note. This is what it says. Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time. There is her name, right there. Why is Edgeworth wearing a leather jacket? Is he? No, he's wearing his coat. What is this? Who is this person? This Dahlia Hawthorne. This jacket. Miss Faye must be desperate if she's trying to bring the dead back to life. The dead? Dahlia Hawthorne was the victim's deceased younger sister. She was killed in a crime 5 years ago. Killed in a crime? You don't mean... Yes. She was kidnapped and killed by Terry Falls. No. You said she was killed? But was she really? What are you implying? Of course, people thought she had died 5 years ago when she fell off Dusty Bridge and lost in the Eagle River. However, her corpse was never found. She was declared legally dead 5 years ago. As far as the law is concerned, Dahlia Hawthorne is officially dead. But the fact remains that her body was never recovered. Dahlia Hawthorne was 14 years old 5 years ago. If she were still alive, she would be 19 now. Melissa Foster, I believe that's the same age you are. Even you couldn't. Miss Faye, you are not saying. But I am. That's precisely what I am saying. This witness before us is the girl that was kidnapped and killed 5 years ago. This girl is in fact Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. What? What? She could easily change age too. She swapped her name. Well, not in the previous cases. Welcome in, Sart. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you enjoyed the emotes. I made them myself. Huh. Nice work. That was like tossing a grenade into a 3-alarm fire. Lost Student Simulator. You get it right. But the laws in this game would not hold in court IRL. But unless you can tie all those loose ends together, you're nothing but a hit and run arsonist. I understand. If I can expose her true nature, I can turn this whole case on its head. Now my chance to make Mr. Edgeworth squirm. Witness, just who you are anyway. I am... I didn't think I'd come to this. That's enough. You don't have to say any more, witness.
Yes, I understand.
Lucia. Mr. Edgeworth, explain yourself. Your Honor, I have an admission to make. I honestly never thought the defense would pursue matters this far. You don't mean... Yes, the prosecutor's office isn't filled with fools, you know. Naturally, we could do full background checks on our witness. Did he say? It looks like the kid knew. He knew her true identity from the get-go. This rat, he's a bastard. What a rat. What a rat.
No way, but then why?
If you hadn't revealed her secret, he wasn't going to say anything about it. All he wanted was her testimony, so he made a little trade. Let me introduce you to the victim's younger sister, Miss Dahlia Hawthorne. But I thought she died 5 years ago. We thought so as well, but well, as you can see. Why did she hide her identity for 5 years? There was nothing to do with the current case. She was merely an accidental witness to a crime. Yeah, my ass! Accidental witness to a crime. Go fuck off with Edgeworth. Accidental? I do not believe that for a minute. For the last 5 years, she's been playing the role of a victim. And now, we find her acting suspiciously at the scene of another murder. Mia is cleaning up your language. Yes. I cannot say bad words. Really, Miss Faye? I must say your strategy here is painfully obvious. You're trying to pin your client's crime on an innocent witness in order to win. At any cost. How dare you? Please let us take a moment to think. 5 years ago, this girl was kidnapped and nearly killed. But even worse than that, 5 years later, Dahlia Hawthorne lost something much more precious, her big sister. Yeah, no, I do not believe that. I do not believe that. Miss Faye must be insane to even suggest she murder her. What? I'm inclined to agree with the prosecutor's logic. The halo effect goes hard here. That's pretty privilege. Plain and simple. Plain and simple, pretty privilege, this girl. Seriously. I wish I had the pretty privilege. Me too. I wish. Me too, girl. Miss Faye, do you have any evidence to back up your assertion? What possible reason would this witness have for killing her beloved sister? Well, you see. I thought I was winning, but somehow it's turned around on me. It's always pretty girls who say they are not pretty. I don't think that's how it works. Huh. I think you need a little push in the right direction, kitten. The defense is prepared to present evidence supporting our claim. That wasn't me. That was this guy. The crazy coffee addict. I think we have heard enough empty threats from you, old man. How old is he? 27? Old man? I mean, they are 7 years apart. I can understand that he calls him old man. But old man. Huh. What makes you think they are empty, boy? Hi, Norberto, welcome in! Happy Thursday! Because your prodigy looks like she's sweating bullets. Huh? Am I sweating bullets? You think you're in the tough part, huh? Of course, aren't I? No, you are just arrived at the moment of truth. That's all. Whether you win or lose, that's up to you. Up to me? The rashness of youth. How charming. This is coming from someone younger than me. Now then, let's not waste any more time, Miss Faye. What motive would this witness have for murdering her own sister, Valerie Hawthorne? I mean, the victim's note, no? The whole truth must come out. So, it has to be this. Please, 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 please. Wait. I cannot save. Fuck. Oh, I did the correct one. Oh, my heart. The story starts after Jerry Fald's escape. He called Valerie and told her he wanted to meet. This is the note she left. It says, "Talk to Dahlia. Tell her this time the whole truth must come out." Valerie Hawthorne gave Dahlia a warning. Oh! Thank you so much, bye. Thank you for gifting a sub to Sere. Thank you, thank you. She told her she was going to reveal the whole truth. The whole truth? There was a dangerously important secret between Valerie and Dahlia. That's the reason Dahlia felt she had to kill Valerie. To keep her mouth shut permanently. Terrific story, Miss Faye. If you like fiction, that is. Enlighten the court, Miss Faye. What was the secret that was so important? Where is your evidence? Dahlia and Valerie Hawthorne and Terry Falls. There's only one important secret that connects them all. Oh yes, I know this secret. Your Honor, the defense would like to request further testimony. What testimony? Regarding the kidnapping 5 years ago. We believe it will explain a lot of things. Such as the nature of the important secret between the Hawthorne sisters. Ugh. Very well, I grant your request for further testimony. I know it will be painful for you, but can you enlighten us one more, my little maple leaf?
Oh, yes, I will try, Mr. Judge.
Putting on the old charm one more time, Dahlia? But this will be the last time you hide behind your woman wiles.
"5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Miss Falls. The ransom piece was a raw diamond. My sister, Valerie, brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, he shot Miss Falls in the arm. That's when Miss Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind.
It's always from behind with this girl.
I survived, but I was afraid I might be kidnapped again for my family's money. So I decided to change my identity and start a new life."
That's scary, to be honest. Maple Leaf. That's a joke to be made, but we are classy. We are very classy. We... He had to come. It's always from behind with this girl. Oh my god. That quote now it's in there for my whole stream career. Oh no. The kidnapping left her emotionally scarred. With her sister's help, she left the Hawthorne family and started all over again. Oh my god. Yes, I did have to come from you. I hate it here sometimes. I hate it here sometimes. Okay, go back to work. Shoo! You come, revolutionize everyone, make everyone excited, and then leave? What the hell? Good work. Have a great day. Oh my god. He comes, saws Discord, and then leaves. Keep them on edge. Stop edging people. And we are to believe after all that she murdered her sister? Preposterous. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Miss Faye? Yes, Your Honor. As you heard, the witness is still traumatized from the kidnapping. I will ask you again to be extremely gentle in your cross-examination. Mr. Edgeworth got the jump on me again. Wait, let me... Just in case. I fuck it up. Huh. If we are not allowed to fight, then let's twist some arms. Listen up. You still got that info that is up on our sleeve. What info? Come on, kitten. Don't say you have forgotten already. The fact that the kidnapping 5 years ago was staged? That's right! It was a fake kidnapping. Tori Falls told us that in the lobby. Yes, that's it. The fake kidnapping is your best shot, Mia. That's her secret.
"5 years ago, I was kidnapped by Mr. Falls.
The ransom price was raw diamond. My sister Valerie brought it to the bridge. After she made the exchange, she shot Mr. Falls in the arm. That's when Miss Falls tried to kill me by shoving me off the bridge from behind." Behind? He was grabbing you from the neck, girly pop. What you're talking about? I'd like to hear more about what happened right at the moment.
Well, then Miss Falls was shot in the right arm and he let go of me. I was dazed. I turned to try and run away, but Miss Falls turned to grab me as well. As I ran past, he and I locked eyes for a second and he gave me a clear, bloodthirsty grin.
Bloodthirsty grin? Oh.
And in the next instant,
I advise the court to remember that the river is 18 feet deep and incredibly swift.
I was a strong swimmer, but I was knocked out. When I came to, I had been carried away by the river to a strange place. I will never forget that day. The crumbling bridge, nowhere to run. Then just one little shot from behind. That was it. Before my sister could catch me, I fell into the river.
Are you sure about that? What is the... That cannot be. That cannot be. He cannot... From behind cannot be. You say that Miss Falls pushed you into the Eagle River? However, that's hard to believe.
But that's true. I felt a push on my back. I'm certain of it. It was Mr. Falls.
I'm sorry. I guess I wasn't clear enough. I shouldn't have said that's hard to believe. I should have said that's impossible.
Impossible?
I asked the court to recall the condition of Dusky Bridge now and 5 years ago. That bridge wasn't changed one bit in the last 5 years. If someone had pushed you from behind as you claim, instead of being carried away by the river, you would have been smashed by the bedrock below. As more certain dead. Do you understand now, Dahlia Hawthorne? The very notion that my client pushed you from behind is impossible. Your Honor, this event occurred 5 years ago. Why, for all we know, the water level in the river might have been higher back then. Oh, Edgeworth, yes, and yeah, whatever you say, sweetheart. But it's 40 feet from the river, from the bridge to the river. Small change in water level would have made a difference. I don't like Edgy Boy, me neither. Sometimes you want to slap him. You are right, if the events occurred just as the witness has testified, then the defendant could have pushed the witness into the river. Young lady, what's the meaning of this?
You see,
Just a moment, Your Honor. It's true that the witness testified that the defendant pushed her into the river. However, she never stated that she fell from back end of the bridge side. What? What do you mean? After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Frost panicked. Therefore, he would willingly push her off the side of the bridge. If that's true, she would have fallen into the river. No, that's not what she said. Well, Miss Hawthorne, is Edgeworth's explanation correct? That's guiding.
Now that you mention it, I do remember now when I fell off the bridge. My skirt got caught on the bridge side wires.
You can't be serious. Take him out of this room before I take him out for good. See, he was directing the testimony. That's not legal. It seems Miss Faye's assault has finally reached its conclusion. Not now, Mia. This is no time to retreat. Unfortunately for you, this is just the start of Miss Faye's assault. What? I believe your reasoning went something like this, Mr. Edgeworth. After being shot in the arm, it's plausible that Mr. Falls panicked. Therefore, he could have unwittingly pushed her off the side of the bridge. However, once again, I'm forced to say that's impossible. Ridiculous. What's so impossible about it? Because your flawed logic contradicts the court record. I remember, look at this. Look at that. It has security. It has security. Your Honor, all of the answers are right here in this photo. Take a look at the wires supporting both sides of the bridge. They extend up about 5 feet off the ground. It would be impossible to push someone off from there.
No!
Leading the witness exactly. Man can learn from Take a Big Fat L, perfectly written for hating. Exactly, said it gets it. But let's remember the size and strength of the defendant. Wires like this wouldn't be a problem for him. He could have easily picked up a 14-year-old girl and thrown her over with a short arm. So young and already so forgetful, Mr. Edgeworth. Mr. Falls had been shot in the right arm. And more importantly, Valerie Hawthorne had her gun trained on him at point-blank range. So, Mr. Falls throwing the witness off the bridge? That is clearly impossible. Ugh. Arthur! What's the meaning of this? Dahlia Hawthorne, you jumped into the Eagle River intentionally. What? What is this? Round. Indeed, what do you mean with such a ridiculous remark?
Yes, that is ridiculous. My sister was there to help me. she had her gun and handcuffs, she could have saved me. Jumping to a raging river like that would have been suicide.
Perhaps, but still that's exactly what you did. You were probably confident you could handle the swift current. But even more so, the witness had such more compelling reason for jumping into the river. Oh, and what was it? What was so important that you had to jump into the river? Oh, I will tell you. The witness is still alive. That fact alone explains everything. This is why she risked her life jumping to the rapids of Eagle River, the diamond. 5 years ago, something else disappeared along with Dahlia that day. The item that Valerie brought up the mountain with her, the $2 million diamond. Oh, no, it can't be. Yes, Dahlia had it all planned from the beginning. The $2 million, she was going to keep it all for herself. She forced Mr. Falls to help her fake her kidnapping. Bing, bing! At the last minute, she betrayed him and threw herself into the river, with the ransom tucked away safely in her backpack. Why, that's simply ridiculous! Your Honor, 5 years ago the witness was only 14 years old. Do you really think a 14-year-old is capable of such demonic plan? This woman is a demon. And there is one more person who helped make a demon out of her. Her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. You mean the victim was involved in the kidnapping plot as well? But she was a detective then. You were saying she participated in her sister's kidnapping? Precisely. I'm sure that it weighed heavily on her conscience for the past 5 years. This is the sole reason behind the victim's murder. What do you mean by that? On the day of the murder, after receiving the phone call from Mr. Foltz, Valerie called her sister and then told her what she was planning to do. Planning to do? She was going to tell the whole truth, as she wrote in her note. That is what sealed Valerie Hawthorne's fate. That is when you had your demonic plan to kill two birds with one stone. A plan that would ensure neither of your accomplices to kidnapping would talk. Oi, Jack, welcome in! Thank you so much for the follow! What's your favorite horror movie? Hacks for everyone as well. Hacks for you! And that's why you killed your sister, Valerie Hawthorne. Who was that? Laughing at a time like this? Forgive me? It's just hilarious. This? Is that you? You amuse me, woman. Miss Mia Fey. You can certainly weave an exciting tale. Naturally. You have the evidence to back it up, don't you? Evidence? Evidence that I planned the kidnapping. Of course. That at 14, I plotted with Mr. Falls and my sister. Well, and one more thing. What happened to the $2 million diamond? If you can't prove evidence, at least show that. Well, Miss Faye, I don't know. What a joke. You, Miss Faye? Are you stupid or something? Ugh. How can I prove a fake kidnapping that happened 5 years ago? I don't even have decisive proof of Valerie Hawthorne's murder. Well, it seems that we have come to the end. To be honest, the witness behavior raised certain suspicions. However, I am forced to reject the assertions made by the defense. Of course you are. Is this it? Is it really over? That girl has made a fool of me and there is nothing I can do about it? Without evidence, the trial is over? Who decided that? Mr. Armando! Come on now, kitten. Haven't you figured out that you can make your own rules? For example, even if there is no evidence, there is still a testimony. Testimony? On the day in question, Dahlia Hawthorne murdered her sister, Valerie Hawthorne. She hid her body in the trunk of Mr. Fall's stolen car and then went to meet with him. Disguised as his sister, Valerie Hawthorne. That's what you think, right? Yes, that's right. In that case, there is only one answer, right? There is only one person who can testify about Valerie's Hawthorne murder. Since there is no proof, there is only one thing left to do. Who is the only person who can testify to the demon woman crimes? This man. Your Honor, the defense wishes to call a new witness. A new witness? Yes, we would like to hear the testimony of Cherry Falls. The defendant? There is only one person that can shed any further light on the situation. Only one person that knows what Dahlia's role in the kidnapping was. Only one person that can say whether the person in the photo is Valerie Hawthorne, or whether it was in fact her younger sister Dahlia disguised as her. There is only one person who can solve this riddle once and for all. And that person is Cherry Falls. Well, Mr. Edgeworth, what is your take on this? Why not? The prosecution has no objection. Very well. Bailiff, bring the defendant to the witness stand. This is my last chance, Mr. Falls. My last chance to establish Dahlia's guilt. You are all I have left. Hola, Ángel. Welcome. Buenos días. Defendant, you have heard everything that's been said up to this point, yes? I don't believe it, no way! Dahlia died 5 years ago. Valerie betrayed me. Mr. Falls, I don't know what she said to you 5 years ago, but one thing is clear. Dahlia is very much alive, and you were used for $2 million. That's not true. Mr. Falls, there is only one question I want the answer to. 2 days ago, on Dusky Bridge, who did you meet? Was it Valerie Hawthorne or was it Dahlia Hawthorne? Dahlia, did you betray me? 5 years ago, she promised never ever betray each other.
Terry?
Dahlia? It is true? You are alive.
You don't trust me anymore? That makes me sad.
Tell the truth, the real truth. I believed in you.
I shouldn't need to say it. You should already know. But there is one thing that I will say. My life is in your hands right now, Terry. Dahlia.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, this poor man. This poor man. I will allow Mr. Falls to testify once and only. Well then, Miss Falls, yours will be the final testimony in this trial. Witness? Water, please, water. Can't talk, need water. Oh, well, I guess I'll have it in my coffee instead. At least it will match the way he's probably feeling right now. Darker and bitter than hell itself. Ah. I have a bad feeling about him asking for water. I think he poisoned himself somehow. That day, 4 p.m., I stopped the car. It was in front of Bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on Bridge. I watched my car from Bridge. I never put nobody in car. Finally, one woman came. She stood in front of me. We talked, then she left. That was Valerie, but not my Dahlia. Mr. Falls, you are covering for her. Do you think she would do the same for you? That's enough, Miss Faye. Shut up, you do the same. But worst, this last statement was fitting way to end the final testimony of the trial. Well then, Miss Faye, please proceed your cross-examination. This is how you want it to end, Mr. Falls? Another guilty verdict to go along with your death sentence? There is only one person who can stop it. You, kitten. I think. Let me check. 4:30. The day 4 p.m. I stopped the car. It was in front of Bridge. She wasn't there, so I waited on Bridge. That cannot be. I'm in court, yes. That cannot be true. Hi, Uncle, welcome in. That cannot be. That cannot be true. That cannot be true. Because if he arrived first, he would be here. He would be here, not here. The places would be swapped. Yeah, she's standing near the broken... Yeah! She was already there. So when you got to the bridge, no one had arrived, huh? So you waited on the bridge? You are sure about that? Yeah, I'm sure. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, he's decided to die for Dahlia. Oh no. Oh no, this poor man. You are sure, huh? Well, then I'm sure too, Mr. Falls. No, Sarah, no, don't do that, no. I'm sure that you are lying. Huh? Huh? What? Oh. I would love to hear your rationale on this, Miss Faye. You want to know who arrived on the bridge first? Just look at this photo. It's perfectly clear. Obviously, the person that came first would be the one at the end of the bridge, right? But that's the victim at the end of the bridge. Precisely my point. In other words, Mr. Falls, He must have arrived at the bridge after she did. Mr. Falls, please don't get so worked up. We just want the truth. I got there around 4 o'clock. It's true. I had somewhere to go, a special place. Did you go to this special place before you went to the bridge? Yeah. It's an old temple about 15 minutes from the bridge. 5 years ago, me and Dahlia, we promised each other. We swore we wouldn't betray each other. She bought a memento to present our love. A memento? 5 years ago, I hid it under the base of the tree there. This is the necklace! This is the necklace that Phoenix Wright had! There was poison inside here on Phoenix's case. So this is where Dahlia got this necklace. She's a demon. She's a demon. It's a special memory for me. This is it. This is what I went to get. This little bottle on a necklace is your memento? It's quite charming, but it looks empty. Your Honor, you heard what my client said. 14 years old and full of evil indeed. He arrived at the scene at 4 o'clock. But he then left his car unattended and walked away. He was gone for approximately 30 minutes. Ugh. With that much time, Dahlia Hawthorne could have easily hidden the body in the trunk of his car. No! Indeed, there certainly was enough time for it. I've still got a chance. Mr. Falls, there is no mistaking it. He's dying. He's dying. Oh! The poison on the necklace. The poison on the necklace. He took it. He took the poison on the necklace. Mr. Falls? That's enough. Please. Witness? I promised her 5 years ago, if I ever happens, that we can trust each other no more, then we are supposed to drink bottle. No, stop the trial! Your Honor, we need a recess! I was stupid, couldn't keep promise. So I did it. I drank this. No, we are so close, just a little more. I was going to prove your innocence. No, don't want that. Don't trust self. Maybe kill again. Kill sweet Dahlia again. Mr. Falls! Mr. Armando, thanks for the coffee. Mr. Falls! And you were telling me that Dahlia is not evil. You were telling me that she's not evil. And so my first trial ended suddenly and tragically. It ended with no winners, only losers. I ended up with a wound that could so deep into my soul, I thought I'd never heal. I'm sure it was the same for the young prosecutor as well. But one person, the true criminal, Dahlia Hawthorne, she left the courtroom with a secret smile on her demonically sweet face. Oh, I'm gonna send her to jail. I'm gonna send her to jail. Unforgivable, that witch. Sir Armando? We were so close to the truth, it was right there in front of us. You were just a little too soft, kitten. It's my fault. It's all my fault that Mr. Falls killed himself. Don't cry, kitten. You are going to make my coffee all salty. I knew it. I knew I wasn't cut out for this. Mia? Don't you get it? You can't cry yet. Oh, he's angry that they made her cry. Ah! The only time a lawyer can cry is when it's all over. Mr. Armando. Badass. No matter how thought the case, no matter how bitter the memories, they always fade over time. Then you file them away and eventually forget them. One year later, in this very same courthouse, I myself got wrapped up in that case. That's the case we were talking about with Dahlia. This case. Only after that did Dahlia Hawthorne get put on trial for her crimes. The verdict that was ultimately handed down to her was guilty, of course. Naturally, when the verdict was read, she had a perfect angelic smile on her face. It was finally over. At least that's what I thought at the time. Unfortunately, I couldn't have been more wrong. Oh my god. The last trial is gonna be insane. It's been 5 years, but now something has happened that's made me remember all this. Episode 4, Turnabout Beginnings, the end. No, don't give me this cliffhanger! Brand new episode has been added. Oh my god. Bridge to the Turnabout? Oh my god. Bridge to the Turnabout. Oh my god. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. That was intense. That was great. It was intense. Clap. Everyone clap. That was a good case. That was very intense. I cannot wait for the next one. Usually, the last case in the game is the longest one. So, wow. Probably it's gonna take 3 or 4 streams, because even though this one was a short one, it took us 3 hours plus. So I think it's gonna take us 3 to 4 streams to finish the last case. At least if we take the other last cases as an example, it's pretty lengthy. Yeah. If we extrapolate what the experience we have with the other ones, then yeah. Wow. But it was very good. I like it. It's just the plot twist kept twisting and wow. Very good, very good. I really like it. I really like it. At least 3, I think. I think so too, because most likely one investigation, 1 trial. Most likely 2 investigations and 2 trials, for sure. For sure. It was really condensed and packed, great writing with no empty air. Yeah, I mean, this one before the last, and the last ones are usually pretty packed, pretty tensions are high. So that was a good one. That was a good one. Clap, 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 clap. But yeah, wow. Wow. That was a good one. I'm excited. I'm excited to see what's gonna happen on the last one. For the illustration, I saw that there's gonna be something related to Maya and Mia, like their village. So that's gonna be very interesting. I look forward to that. And just a heads up, tomorrow we are playing a horror game. Hopefully I can finish it in one sitting. We are playing Massacre at the Mirage from what was the distributor? Tainted Pact. Tainted Pact is the same people that shared, like, distributed Flesh Made Fear. So we know that it's gonna be kind of retro, kind of gross, gory, maybe. How scary? I'm gonna get jump scared. That's how much I'm gonna say. I'm gonna get spooked. If that's what you want. But yeah. And then on Saturday, we get an early morning for me because we have an interview with the beautiful Cinders. So she's gonna do an interview on her channel. She's gonna interview me on her channel. And let me share again with everyone. I shared it on the Discord, but I'm gonna share it again on chat. If anyone wants to ask me questions, there we go. Hi, Uncle. Welcome in. 9 a.m. Yeah, it's 9 a.m. for me because she's from the UK, so our time zones are very different. So yeah, if you have any questions, you can send them to that Google form. I will do my best to answer them. I know that you guys are very polite and you're not gonna ask weird things. But if you're gonna know anything about game dev, you can ask. I believe Cinders is also in the game dev industry, so it's gonna be really fun to talk about that with her. But yeah, anything about games, about the horror, game dev, me. I mean, I talk way too much about me, so you already know a lot of things. But if you have any questions, I will remind tomorrow. But yeah, you also have the link on Discord if you want to. And yeah, and on Sunday we will have the movie night if you want to join. So especially you said it, now that you have a gifted sub, if you want to come watch movies with us, we have Sundays for that, every 2 Sundays. But yeah, let's see who we can rate today. Who is on today? Who should go? What are you guys into? Do you want to do music, karaoke, or 9 Souls? What do you prefer? If you have any, you should write a streamer who's streaming. Yes, you, me, Maca, karaoke. Okay, let's do karaoke. Let's do Arane. We had read to Arane before. She's very lovely and sings very well. Very sweet voice. 10 out of 10. 9 Souls. I mean, said karaoke first. You snooze, you lose. Okay, everyone, I will see you tomorrow from some horror. You sing better, that's a lie. And you know it, Maka. I can see you tomorrow for some horror. Bye, 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 bye. Have a good day. Bye. Have a good day and a good night. Eat something, rest, don't work too hard. Bye, bye. Bye, 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 bye. See you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Bye.